The northern central plainlands on the Ramu River in Papua New Guinea is one of the remotest regions in the world. Education is run entirely on a volunteer basis, with an education standard of about grade 3 or 4. Infant mortality rates are nearly 20 times greater than that experienced in Australia, and families commonly report that only half of their children make it to adulthood. The World Health Organization has labelled this area as one of the remotest regions in the world for access to basic services. With many needs across PNG, their government has not been able to undertake much work in this remote region.
Building infrastructure, we have to open up an airstrip, and then we need to build 3 bridges as we're getting a road open to the Bible College.
The immediate airfield and roadworks will enable medical and educational access.
Well, if you're walking, it takes you a day to drive to the river, a day to drive up the river in a boat, and then a day to walk into this camp. So you're looking at a good 3 days. And it's not easy, the conditions, the humidity, we're not used to it. Yes, I actually have had the privilege of going over there. I think it was 2015. And then that really kick-started me along to making sure I really wanted to, because I could see the need and how we can really make a difference where we were actually going over there at Gandep. Well, they were very welcoming, they looked very happy, but you soon start to see straight through that generally there wasn't too many old people in the district. The younger ones, I remember seeing this young kid and I looked at him and he had all this skin deformity over his face, and the workers that were with there, and I said, you know, what is that? And they go, oh, if they just had soap, that wouldn't be there. Well, there's no point going over there unless we get some infrastructure and some things in place, because, you know, a lot of things start, but they don't know how to finish, and we want to try and do it right the first time, so when we get over there, we actually really can make a difference and an impact. Yeah, and one of the biggest things is maybe there's a college that's starting up there. I may not have the skills for the college, but there's a lot of people there. I just think I'm just a small part in a big project, but the small part I might play might have a big impact on one young child's life, maybe even that young boy that I saw. He might be the next Prime Minister of that country that can change some things over there.
So every container has a job, and every container is not just to transport stuff there, but when it gets there, it has a role to play in building infrastructure. We have to open up an airstrip at Zumba. We've got to build that. It's been approved by CASA for us to build and designed for us to build, and that's one of the first things we'll be doing after we build our bases, that we can logistically. It's a nightmare. We've got 250 kilometres of road to cart everything we consume. Then we have 100 kilometres of river, which God has been so kind in giving us a barge. It's almost complete. And then we'll build an airstrip, and then we need to build 3 bridges as we work through to getting a road open to the Bible College, which is the centre of activity in this whole Middle Ramu area.
In some ways, being part of this project, you'd think it would be a drain on you. Sometimes it can be, but somehow it seems to be more rewarding and more fulfilling, and changes your outlook in life and makes you appreciate things around you a lot more. So in some ways, it's helped me as much as I'm hoping to help over there.